Hello, students, and anyone else who may be watching from home. This is Mr. Borges, also known as Zanzolo, and today we are back in CodeCombat doing our next level. Now, last time we did Woodland Cubbies, if you're following along with us, and we're gonna just keep going along doing the red ones. And all these blue ones pop up. Hey, if you want, pay $10. You can do the blue ones too. You never need to. All right, we're gonna do the red ones. If-stravaganza. So we're going to do if-stravaganza. Surrounded on all sides by incoming ogres. Wait for the right time to attack, then strike. Goal is to defeat the ogres. Right, so we're going to defeat the ogres using an if statement to check if there's an ogre nearby. Do not attack if there's no munchkin around. It confuses the hero. And I'd like to show that. I'd like to show an example of doing this correctly and doing this incorrectly. So what I could do is I've got a while true loop. And they've already done this part for us, right? Enemy equals hero.find nearest enemy. That's going to find the nearest enemy. In past levels, it would have been just fine. We could have just said, given instruction for the hero.attack enemy. And we could have just ran this. And this would have worked just fine in past levels. But what's going to happen, your hero's going to say, but it's dead. And we're even getting an error now that says there's an argument error attacks argument. In other words, here this is all noisy, and our poor hero is just getting killed. So I'll save her by pausing. You can see the error message it's telling us. It says argument error. Argument means the thing you put inside parentheses. That's what they mean when they say the argument. There's a problem with what we put inside the parentheses. Attacks argument. Here's attack. Attacks argument right here. This thing enemy. There's a problem with this. The problem was it should have a type of object. It should have a type of object, but it got null. The target is null. It means there was nothing there. And then even ask you the question, is there always a target to attack? You might need to use an if statement. And that's what they're actually asking us to do. So let's go ahead and follow the directions this time. And you'll see the difference. Yeah, sure, the hero can find the nearest enemy and save it into enemy. But what you need to understand is there might not be an enemy at all. And so sometimes when the hero does find nearest enemy, there is no nearest enemy. So what gets saved into enemy is not some enemy, it's nothingness. Sometimes nothingness gets saved into the enemy. And we can't attack nothingness, it confuses the hero. So what we can do is we can check if enemy. What that's going to do is it's going to have the hero check if there really is an enemy. Whoops. Spelling matters. If the hero is going to check now, if there is an enemy, then hero.attack enemy. We're only going to attack if the enemy exists. Right? So over and over and over, we're going to check, find the nearest enemy and save it. And then we're going to check if there really was an enemy. If the enemy exists, attack the enemy. If not, you're going to skip it, comes to the end of the loop, and then you do another check. So it's going to just keep checking until it finds an enemy and then attack it. And that's the big idea. And so now we're doing the submit levels too. So, right, you try it out, you see if it's going to work, and then you still need to submit it. So I'm just going to go ahead and submit now. Then you get a randomized version where different enemies come at different times, and it's going to be a little bit different every time, and your program should still work. And that's the big idea. I'm going to go ahead and click skip because we don't need to watch all of this. And we get to the end. Although if it hadn't worked, it would have told us that. We're going to have to try something else. All right, folks, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.